Welcome back. The director of RISE St. Lucia says the organization is going to continue to fulfill its mandate to youth and St. Lucia in general. Dr. Venus Sherry says RISE is focused on ensuring students have their educational needs met, and as such, the textbook drive and the electronic device drive will continue.
In 2020, local philanthropist Dr. Venus Cherry captured the attention of many when he began an electronic device drive with the goal of providing at least each household with one electronic device to assist students with online schooling during the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic. Recently, Dr. Cherry became the director of RISE St. Lucia, a non-profit NGO which focuses on the development of youth in St. Lucia. As a new academic term is on the horizon, Dr. Cherry says the hope is that any child with a need for an electronic device will be able to have access to one.
The original list was completed, so I want to thank everyone who participated, local and foreign, in ensuring that we've fulfilled everyone on our list. I think it was 600 and something. We've gone way past that. 1,200 devices have been given out totally. But there's still a need. As you know, electronics, they break, they drop, they stop working. Some students, we had to prioritize who we gave first, so some students didn't get at all. And so this continues. This is not going to be something that goes away. There will always be a need for electronic devices for our kids. That's the trend, that's where the world is going. Technology is going to be a big part of our education. So we won't stop with that drive. It's never going to be like, oh, we've done that for a year or 2 years and we'll stop. We'll continue to raise funds. I think for us, the idea is to have devices on hand.
He says as parents begin to worry once more about how they will be able to purchase books, the island-wide textbook drive, which was commissioned last year, will be recommencing soon.
We're about to get the school book drive started again. We've had many people call and say, hey, I have books, I'd like to donate, so when are you guys starting? So we're about to get this going. And so I think that's going to be our project for the year. This year has been one of those like more of a trying year for us. And so we're looking forward to like more of a Christmas drive and next year where we can fully get out there.
Dr. Cherry explained that as many continue to fight to ensure they can make ends meet, and as many organizations aspire to help as many individuals as possible, there is need for the various parties to come together.
There's this idea that there's so many NGOs in St. Lucia and they're all competing to do the same thing. So the idea of NGOs getting together and probably having some meetings and collaborating efforts towards the same project as opposed to them doing it individually. So we're going to the same people for sponsors of the same thing. But if we have a coordinated effort, then we can just go as one entity. So we're working on that.
He says there will always be a need, and as such, RISE will be there to ensure the development of its people. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzague.
COVID-19 has left an undeniable mark on St. Lucia's education system. It is for this reason that the Ave Maria Girls Primary School is attempting to bridge the gap for some students who may have fallen behind during the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic, when students and teachers employed a mixed modality of learning to complete the academic term.
The advent of COVID-19 turned the education system topsy-turvy, from physical schools being closed for months to the many challenges faced with online schooling and the mixed modality of learning. The last 2 years have been difficult for both teachers and students. Due to socio-economic reasons, some students were a lot more disadvantaged than others and may have missed out on more school than they should have. The Ave Maria Girls Primary School, in that vein, has decided that they need to find alternate ways to bridge the gap when it comes to the level that some students are at and where they should be. Special and inclusive education teacher at Ave Maria, Trifanelda Dawe, says an academic recovery is being done.
After testing our girls before school ended, some students were selected in order to help bridge the gap between where they are presently and where they are supposed to be for September. So we generally did language and math, and we analyzed the data to see which students should be selected. And from there, now we're just looking at fun activities, developing their self-concept, developing awareness, developing their literacy skills, their mathematics skills, in order to just get them where they have to be, because it's not their fault that during the COVID situation that they missed out on school. And we just want to ensure that every student gets a fair chance at school. We're doing a lot of activities. We're incorporating the thematic approach. So we're looking at using lab books, using different reading approaches, so that they will just be able to be comfortable in their grade.
The program will last 2 weeks into the summer vacation. She says both students and parents are on board with the initiative.
Our biggest concern was that food and coming to school, because we didn't want any child to feel uncomfortable. So we also cater for their meals, so that we know that every child has the opportunity to come. The parents are eager. They have sent the students, and the students that came today, I was speaking to one said, "Miss, we can have it on Saturday too." So that's to tell you how eager they are to continue the program.
Dowie says she is very confident that the program will achieve what it is intended to.
It was a very lengthy process in planning the activities for the students, but we are actually catering to what the students need. So we're looking basically at phonetic awareness. We're looking at developing basic arithmetic skills, their mathematics, learning to count, using the manipulatives. Because at home, a lot of parents didn't know how to use these activities. Even if we did online, bridging the gap between online and school, we need to ensure that the students solidify what they got.
Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzague.
Stay with us. There's more news after the break.